What is up, Leo? Welcome to your general timeless reading. This is for all Leo placements, so take or resonates, leave the rest, and don't force it to fit. Let's get into it, you hot tamale. Let's see what's going on for you. For my beautiful Leos. What can my Leos most expect? Leo. What do you have for Leo, please, Spirit? Okay. I feel like somebody from the past is trying to come back in, but you're very forward focused. Like there's a lot of emphasis on you kind of like reaching the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is how I put it. Because it feels very lighthearted. It feels very lucrative. But I feel like it feels like a romantic relationship, not going to lie. Something from the past is coming in and it feels almost like it's trying to like pull you back like into this drama. And you're just like, no, I don't have time for this. Oh, sorry. Four of Wands. Yeah, Knight of Wands in reverse. Sorry, Page of Wands. They have 4 wands in the background of this Page of Wands, so it always confuses me. Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. They miss flirting. It feels very much... Knight of Wands in reverse to me is an energy of non-committal. They're like, oh my god, I miss flirting. I miss talking. I miss like our sexy time. Maybe like this is somebody, if it's not sexual or intimate, this could also be a relationship where you used to like go out and drink with this friend or just do really lighthearted, playful things, and you're like getting into this really structured but progressive alignment with yourself, and it's paying off. And this is, I feel like this is a distraction. That's how I put it. This feels like a distraction for Leo. Let's continue, Leo. Oh, that was a lot. You just got a lot to say today. That's fine. So you got Judgment, the Fool. Both came out horizontal. I took them reverse because I always spin them one way. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune and you have the Palace of Wands. I'll leave those for now. Bottom of the deck, Emperor in reverse. Yeah, okay. I don't like them. I'm just going to tell you. I don't like them. They're like the cog in the wheel. It's not meant for you. They feel that you're shifting into a new frequency, which is really normal. And it feels kind of manipulative, if I'm being honest. It's almost like, oh my gosh, you're progressing, you're doing great, and like you're fine leaving me behind. The audacity, like how dare you? And it's kind of like, no, bro. Yeah, Palace of Coins, you're over here like, I'm thriving, I'm making money. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles in reverse and 10 of Wands. So your 10 of Pentacles will come in when this is released. So when we have energetic enmeshment, or if we've been in a relationship where you've been intimate, especially if you're intimate because you're quite literally exchanging your life force energy by doing the deed. And but even if it's just platonic or a work relationship, that energetic exchange that we share with other people, if it is consistent for an extended amount of time, we create like an energetic tie. We have a relationship, a bond, a soul bond. And so as one person starts to shift into a new cycle, if that person's not meant to move into that cycle with them, they're going to be like, oh my god, I feel space and distance between us. What is happening? And you're like, bye. See you later. And that's what's happening. And so they're starting to feel the goodbye, and they're like, wait, no, come back, don't leave me, let me reel you back in. And it's like, we don't have time for that. I'm over here trying to be great, trying to get my finances, my health, my home, all of that in order. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and don't let it freak you out, is because you're going through the 10 of Wands, the releasing of this heaviness, right? The things that are weighing you down, or people, relationships, limiting beliefs, whatever it is, right? I don't want to use this deck for you. It's not your energy today. I want to use something a little more sassy, right? Tarot Illuminati. Speaking of tarot, my tarot course is live. If you want to learn how to read tarot, you want to learn about astrology, how to read a natal chart, and how to channel divine messages like we did in the beginning of this reading, my course is live. The first 15 people to sign up do get 50% off the entire course. So go ahead, check it out. And yeah, let's continue. Lovely Leos. Woo! They are just a pissy little thing. With all the love in the world, everybody is great and everybody is spirit. But even in our greatness and in our energy of spirit, we have duality, and sometimes it don't look pretty. Okay. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. They don't like to do the work. They're like, I don't want to have to put in a lot of effort to keep you in my life. Can't you just like keep it surface level and flirt with me and make me feel good and stay and just accept the fact that I'm not going to put a lot of effort into sustaining this relationship. I'm sorry, what? What? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they're like they are a textbook salesman. They're good at sales. They're good at being charming. They're very smart. They are very smart. I'm not knocking them. They have great qualities too. But kind of the downfall is this unhealthy behavior is one that they're expecting other people to tolerate because they tolerate it. And that's just not how it works. Just because you tolerate something doesn't mean that I will, right? Let's look at Judgment. You got so much to say today. We just don't have all that time, my dear. We have the King of Cups and we have the Prince of Pentacles. I see. They have a lot of love for you, but love is not enough to them because love to them is scary because they struggle to give it to self. They're like, I really like this. This makes me feel really emotionally, like really good. But you challenge me to build things in a really stable way. And I have a habit of building things in a really impulsive way. And so they're not stable. And I don't feel like changing, even if I do care a lot. And it's a little like, it's almost like they're shooting themselves in the foot, right? They have all this love and they're being asked to mature and to start to invest in things and take action, because that's what knights are. They are your investors and they're the ones who take action on things. They're being asked to do it instead of with a passion or creative or sexual driven manner with wands, right? Into a more practical, stable manner with pentacles. And they're just like, no, I don't want to. And that's why you have Judgment in reverse. It's just the wrong decision. It's interesting because I feel like they could have had this. Let's look at the Fool. Yeah, Five of Wands. Empress. They're fighting really hard to, it's almost like stop you. And even though it's not consciously like trying to stop you from being this greatness, this Empress energy that you're starting to embody, but it is almost like, oh my God, you're getting too close to the door to the cycle that doesn't include me. No, like, let me stop it. And you're just like, you can try, but it's just not gonna happen. Like, sorry. I'll see you later. Whatever. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune. And like, let's be honest though, like some people, it's just a reason and a season and a purpose. It doesn't mean that they're bad. It doesn't mean that they've done anything wrong. It just means that you're outgrowing them in some way or vice versa. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you have the Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Oh my gosh, Leo, you and your big heart. Okay, so you have this conversation and you're like, I will entertain your surface level Page of Wands flirtiness. I'm going to explain to you that this is no longer working. And then you feel the stress and anxiety because now there's that like part of you that's like, oh my God, did I hurt them? Did I upset them? Did I do something wrong? It's not that. It's just not meant to progress forward. And so this is a free will choice. If you want to do this, you can, but just be mindful, like your peace is also important, right? So even though you're saying like this energy, this Page of Wands energy is manipulative, I don't want to deal with it. It's stressing me out. Ask yourself if it's even worth a conversation. It's not meant to progress forward. It's just not meant to. It's not meant for you. Holy hot tamales. So then we have the Seven of Swords and the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, Palace of Wands. So if this was an intimate relationship, like a romantic one, don't go back for the goodies, if you know what I mean. You don't put your hand back in that cookie jar because it's a self-sabotaging thing. And with the Hermit there, you're going to be back in this place of like, okay, now I just want to isolate myself again. I just want to like walk away from this. Like, it's fun, but it's not really supporting me. And I do think that you're going to choose to turn your back on it with the Hermit there already, because the Hermit is facing the Seven of Swords. It's almost like you've made the decision not to sabotage again. And so even the Seven of Swords and the Hermit are moving in the same direction, and both of their backs are to all of this. So they're walking away from the scene of the crime. So even though you contemplate like, could I make it work? Could I go back to that job, that relationship, that friends with benefits, whatever it is, whatever floats your boat, that bar of chocolate, you know, or should I just keep it moving? You're like, I should probably keep it moving. Okay, that's good. That's a good place to be. Let's look at the Palace of... They're so funny. It's like, as soon as I get closer to your progressive energy, they come in and I can literally feel them like a little kid. Like, what are you doing? Why do you do that? That's silly. Like, you should do this because this will keep you closer to me and I can have a sense of control. Right? No. Which would explain why they show up as an Emperor in reverse. Yeah, Hierophant in the world. You're entering into a new cycle, and it's one that's truly meant for you. You're going to be seen as a really incredible teacher. Even if you're not actually physically teaching, let's say you are in a work environment and you have a manager position. You could be teaching the people below you by leading by example. You could be teaching your kids if you're a parent, right? By leading by example. You are becoming this person that others look up to for guidance and wisdom and for a sense of peace. And that tells me that you're finding peace in yourself, and that's just such a great, that's a great place to be. That makes me emotional. That was me getting emotional. With the Queen of Cups. Okay, so here's the emotional self. So you're going to be going through addressing the last few limiting beliefs you have about your worth in regards to scarcity mindset, right? Because your scarcity mindset, your self-worth, I should say, is your glass ceiling. If you don't feel worthy of success, if you don't feel worthy of being a leader, then that's a part of you that is going to surface at this time, to be addressed, to allow your heart to open up and soften to yourself. So let's look at what that heaviness is, because I feel that their energy is falling away. So okay, so this actually surfaced those beliefs in yourself. Yeah, temperance in reverse. You're in the midst of healing all of this, and that's good. I'm glad you already started that, because I feel like the next few months are going to move really quickly for you. I do. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. So there's a scarcity mindset, 10 of Cups in reverse, and then the Page of Pentacles. It's you realizing that the relationships you were attracting were mirroring that glass ceiling, that self-worth, right? So if you were struggling to be with people who are emotionally available, it's because part of you is not emotionally available to yourself, with the Queen of Cups in reverse, right? This energy of like, well, I don't really want to accept that part of me doesn't feel worthy of stability in regards to my finances or my relationships, right? Or part of me feels like I'm always going to be rejected or abandoned, or relationships are going to be hard. This dynamic surfaced that, and now you're going through finding stability, and you're going to experience those lessons, but you're actually going to be able to see them much clearer now and just move smoothly through them, which is incredible. That's a great place to be in. Homie over here is gonna hopefully be going through something similar soon, opening the heart space. So let's look at the Emperor in reverse in your overall, Leo. Yeah, 4 of Swords. So yeah, you're triggering the parts of them that need to be healed now too, which is a lesson of the Buddha, right? It's you attract somebody who is either on the same path as you, or they're about to learn the same lesson that you are completing. And so it's the teacher and the student, or the students that are both the teacher at the same time, helping one another learn and evolve. It's a very beautiful lesson. And we encounter it in every relationship, regardless of where we're at, right? So bottom of the deck, you have Strength in reverse, which is your energy, which tells me that the universe is supporting you in learning to embody your divinity and learning to embody the truth of who you are, and overcoming these limiting beliefs that stand in the way of you feeling confident and secure in who you are. Because strength is also us taming our inner beasts, our inner insecurities, our fears, limiting beliefs, and learning to tap into the divine feminine, which is the feminine energy you see that is petting the lion. Okay, my dear. But Leo, this is what I have for you. Check out my website, because on July 1st, I am opening my website back up for registration for my mentorship program for both the Reiki and quantum healing. So this is a 4 to 6 month program. You'll be working one-on-one with me. It is not a class. We do it one-on-one regardless of where you're located. It can be done online or in person. There will be workbooks, there will be video modules, recorded meditations for you to continue doing the work outside of our one-on-one classes together at home. There's also a private Facebook group, and you will have contact with me throughout the program. There's going to be shadowing sessions and practice in distance healing and in-person healing. We go over a lot of things together. So go ahead, check out my website, check out my Instagram. I've done a little snapshot of the breakdown of the program as well. And don't forget to check out the tarot course if you are interested in learning tarot, astrology, natal charts, zodiac signs, channeling, and shifting your state of consciousness. A lot of the modalities I have discussed in the tarot course overlap my life coaching as well as my other mentoring programs. So I made it kind of an all-inclusive course. So if you'd like to see how I teach, how I go about things, that's a great starting point for you. Or feel free to email me or message me on here in the comments, tag me, or Facebook, Instagram, or even directly through my website. It goes right to my phone, which is on the floor, and I will get back to you literally within an hour or 2 hours max. And we can go from there. But please like, share, subscribe. I wish you the best on your journey. I hope to continue to be a part of it, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.